we're now joined by Joe Devito. Joe is with the Beaufort, Jasper Water and Sewer Authority. Joe, thanks for coming on the program today.
Thank you for having me, Kevin.
Hey, I'm thrilled you're here. So Joe, safe digs are always in the public interest. I'm hoping you'll tell us about what's available by dialing 811.
That's correct. 811 is a nonprofit association that notifies all utilities that have any underground infrastructure. It's a way to get them informed that some digging process is going to happen in the ground so they can protect their infrastructure.
So let's talk about that. What are some of the dangers that occur when excavators go and blindly move earth?
Well, underground, if you could think about the Water Authority alone, the Water Authority has over 3,000 miles of buried infrastructure in the ground. Then you start thinking about the gas department, electric, telephone, communication, and any one of those infrastructure could be severed at any time if somebody was to dig without knowing what's in the ground, because you really are digging blind. You don't know what's 3 inches below the surface, what's just underneath some mulch in your garden, and any of those things could be cut at any time. And by calling 811 or going on their website beforehand, you could get to see what's in the ground.
Yeah, it's not just the right thing to do, it's also legally obedient. So what is a homeowner legally obliged to do when they're excavating their own property?
So when you're working on your own property, you can plant, pansies, daisies in your garden with a hand shovel if you're digging down just a couple of inches. But if you're doing anything more than that, then you need to do a ticket for your own house. You can do that by dialing 811 on any phone. That'll get you to the notification center, which is housed in Columbia. A call representative will take your call on the stand, and 3 days later, somebody will come and put flags in your yard to show you what's there. You can also do a ticket online. You can just Google South Carolina 811 or go to WHHI-TV, and there's a form that you can just fill out if you're comfortable with and tell them what you're doing in your yard and where you're doing it. Some people don't know that there are easements traveling through their yard. There could be a gas line, a power line, a water line, and if you go to dig, especially fence posts, believe it or not, fences are one of the most common damages that happen to utilities because everybody just putting up a fence post. If you have gas, power, if you look at the side of your house, those are there, then those lines have to get there somehow.
All right, Joe, we got about 30 seconds left. I'm hoping you'll just basically tell us what gets identified on the property, how they mark it, and why, again, does it really matter?
Okay, so they mark it with different color flags. Blue is for water, green for sewer, power is red, gas is yellow, orange is communication. And why it matters is because you want to protect those infrastructures, the cost, and yourself. If you hit a power or gas line, if an excavator hits a power or gas line, the danger of explosion, the danger to that employee working is very high, and of course the cost to the infrastructure is ultimately what we're trying to protect. It's Safe Digging Month. Call before you dig. That's what we're trying to promote this month.
Joe Devito, very well done. He is Field Operations Director for the Beaufort, Jasper Water Safety and Sewer Authority. Joe, you got to come see us again soon, all right?
All right, Kevin, it's not safety, it's Beaufort, Jasper Water and Sewer Authority.
Oh, thank you very much for the update. I appreciate your informing me on that.
All right, thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Joe.